Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Mother, take us from unreal to real. Take us from ignorance to wisdom, from darkness of existence to light of knowingness. Mother, take us from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Welcome, Babaji's beloved devotees. Welcome everyone, those who are aspiring, those who are virtually listening, those who are over here, right now, physically or virtually. Guru Purnima 2020. Just like we have Mother's Day, Teacher's Day, Father's Day, we have Guru's Day. This Guru's Day, all of you are well learned and are aware that the Rishi Vyasa's birthday on the Tithi basis, this time it is generally come in the month of July. It is 5th of July, which is the Sunday. The Guru is, as given in the Vedanta, is already decided. Many people ask, how would I find my Guru? The Guru has been chosen. Where is the Guru? Now, all of you are aware, we do the Guru Stotram. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Si Guru Deva Namah. Tasmai Si Guru Deva Namah. Amritasya Putra. Notice, we all have something called lineage. In the ancient time, Vedantic times, just like our names today came from our forefathers to, let's say my grandfather was Atul Krishna Ghosh. From him came the Sushil Krishna Ghosh. From came us. And like this, the lineage is given. In the Vedantic tradition, the Gurus have been also like called Gotra. In India, this is known as Gotra in most of the people. So, let's say my Gotra is Shaukalin. Shaukalin was a rishi. And when you go on to the lineage of Shaukalin or Vashishta or Gautama and like that, you will find they end up into Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. And Param Brahma, ultimately they lead up to the Param Brahma. The Param Brahma is Prakriti and Purusha, both united as one, we call Brahman. And this is why you notice our beloved devotees, we have taken up the journey to understand, to become aware, who is this Brahman? Where is this Brahman? So, we know ourselves. I know me. And I know me when I say is the name and the form and my usage. Nama, Rupa, Bhavahara. The Param Brahma, Guru, is already chosen, is our God. Where is our Guru? Right now, here, everywhere. Where you may have a name Guru like Vivekananda had, Paramahamsa Ramakrishna. You and I may have. You and I may not have. But no, spiritually, the Guru is always there with us right now. We pray to the Divine Mother. The Divine Mother is our Guru. And so is the Divine Mother is actually the Brahman, which is Purusha and Prakriti as per Sankhya philosophy, which is dual, me and God. And from there we are coming into an understanding through the study of the Vedanta that we are not two. Dualism, two. The whole world is today divided between you and me. Atman, Anatman. Within me, myself. Atman, Anatma. Anatma is this body. Nama, Rupa, Babahara is what we think is we are. So what is Shankaracharya saying? Mano buddhi ahankara chittana na aham. I'm not that. So, Atman. But we don't realize Atman. And you keep hearing, there was a talk going on Himachal, in Himalaya. And a senior monk was talking. And he is saying, Brahman is everywhere, Sarva Vyapi, Anantam, Advaitam. So one of the senior monks said, how can you say that? Prove it to me that God exists right now, here. The senior monk said, your existence, this is not clear to us. How is it God is in me? And this has been bothering all of us, me particularly, I'm certain everywhere else. We should talk about it today and come to an understanding. So through the Vedanta, we come to understand. We become aware. We become something called conscious. We become aware. And once you become aware, you know. The moment you know, remember the story of the alpha and the mango. Once you know, you just smile when you see it. Those who don't know, they will say, what is it, which country, where is it produced, like that. Our intention is to know and take up the journey. A guru who is chosen is the God. Just like your mother and father or parent choose us who we should have as friend right from childhood. Who should be our friend in the school college days? No, this one is not okay and that one is okay. Just like that. And subsequently you and I choose our life partner, maybe parents choose us. Most of us today, we choose our partner. Just like that, we choose our partner. We think it is the body and the mind is chosen. We think so. We say soulmate, my soulmate. How? I have not even met my soul, my Atman. How do I know my soulmate? And that's the mistake goes on. So 78% marriages are in the rock. Because we haven't met my soul. How do I know the mate of the soul? The true, ultimate relationship, whether with Guru, whether with Guru Bhais, whether with Guru Bahens, whether with God, is understanding we are not separate. And that is why the study of the Advaita, Vedanta, the understanding we are just one. Let us take this example. This is a glass, this is a cover. This cover is the glass cover and this is the glass. They're different. This is an object, this is an object. They're different. They didn't understand. Father and son. Father has produced the son. The father and the mother has created, the parent has produced the child. Child is separate, parent is separate. Let us take this, the wooden the sofa set that I am sitting in. Notice the wood, and so are the chairs, and so many things, but the wood is everywhere. So, the wood cannot be separated from the chair or this sofa or wherever the wooden furniture is. Notice the difference now. So remember, we are now trying to understand on this very auspicious Guru Purnima day, with the blessings of Guru, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, the Adi Brahman, our Divine Mother, Mother Kali, Prakriti, Brahman, our Gurudev, Paramahamsa Yogananda, Sri Sri Yukteswar Giri, Sri Sri Lahiri Mahasaya, Babaji, who originated this, and Babaji and Krishna and Brahma and Maheshwara and the Divine Mother and the Purusha. So remember, Manobuddhi Chitta Ahankara Na Aham. And then the next line goes on to say, Shankaracharya is saying, Chidananda Rupaham Shivoham Shivoham. I am that Shiva. And then comes our dearest beloved Gurudev, Swami Vivekananda, Holy Mother, Paramahamsa Ramakrishna, Amrita Saputrahas, all the Gurus. We salute them, we pranam, and we pray to them, to their spiritual presence right now, here with us, in you and me, and every time and every step that we take, to be with us till we realize, attain moksha in this life alone. What is moksha? Moksha is end of suffering, ananda prapti. That is it. Notice we are suffering, sickness, no money, bad relationship, or joy, good relationship, love. But where there is love, there is hatred. Where there is anger, there is peace. And this is what is suffering. Buddha is saying, Shunyam, Shunyam, Shunyam. Duksham, Duksham, Duksham. Anityam, Anityam, Anityam. Everything it is talking about is suffering. There is suffering, but there are ways. And this is Vedanta. It's talking about, so what is, let's say Vivekananda is talking about. Where are we coming from? Vedanta is saying what? Vedanta is telling us, look at this world, look at this universe. So you will say, okay, this universe, why did I come? Why do I have to have a name and body? It sounds beautiful. My sister wrote this question to me. Sapna ma'am, she wrote to me, why, it was so beautiful, Ananda, why do I have to have a body and suffering? Same question was asked in the Himalaya. That's one of the senior monk is telling to the senior-most monk. You are saying Brahman is everywhere. How? I'm sitting here, I'm not there. I'm not even in that chair. I cannot be in that corner of the room. How can you say I'm everywhere? I am Brahman. So the senior monk said, you think yourself as the name and the form and the body. So you are limited. But think, is your consciousness there? Is your consciousness right now in London? Can it be there if you send it? You say, no, my mind is gone. This is where the mind is not consciousness. We have discussed this before. Mind is being observed with the consciousness like the sun to the moon. The moonlight is showing, it's my light. The mind receives that light onto the vrittis. The little bubble comes up in the mind lake. We are summarizing today some of our understanding. The bubble comes up called the vritti, called the thought. Millions and millions of thoughts, and we are troubled by it. But when you place your mind on the thought, mind goes here and there. But remove that, remember in the Vedantic meditation, go into the consciousness which is lighting the thought to make it visible to your mind. The mind is the drishya, consciousness is the drashta, one alone, this. So, the senior monk is telling the monk, isn't your consciousness there? You say this mountain is not real. This world is not real. So, beautiful explanation by Vivekananda. He's saying, this world is created by us. And we like what we created or we dislike what we have created. What we like, we run towards it and we fall in love and we have desires to get them, to make them my own. Whether iPhone 11 or it's a partner or it's a car or it's create more money or house or property or travel around, or we dislike them. The moment we dislike them, we hate and we run away from it. So what did Vivekananda say? Either we like them and we run towards them, that's my universe. Or we hate them and we run away from them and push them away from us. But actually, it is the creation of mind. I was wondering, how can it be? Now look, what did Vedanta say? What is Vivekananda explaining to us? That we have this desire. Mind and body. The mind and body, why did we create mind and body? Because of our karma. Why do we have karma? Because we have desires. To get the desire, we had karma. So why do we have karma? Because of the desire. And because of the karma, we have actions. Further, desires and the action go on to life after life till we purify ourselves to attain the moksha. End of suffering, end of duksha, and attainment of ananda. So a matchbox had got matchsticks. Have you realized each matchstick has the power to create fire? But does the matchstick know how to create the fire? How to strike itself? No. So it's the hand that does it. It's the Ishvara, Brahman, Prakriti, Purusha. If you go Sankhya, Vedanta, Advaita, one alone Brahman. Anantam, Advaitam, and is in you and me. How is that? Remember, we first finish this part and then we get on to that again. Understanding. So, what are we doing? We are creating this world around us. And we are illuminating it with our consciousness. We are running towards what we like. We are hating what we don't like. So the Guru, the Param Brahma, and lineage, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and then Paramahansa Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, Swamiji, Paramahansa Yogananda, Yukteswar Giri, Lahari Mahasaya, or Babaji, Krishna, they all are coming into and continuously guiding us. You may choose one, make Guru as one, or choose Atma Param Guru, in which Vivekananda is talking about that, look, the moment we create this world in the Advaita, we think, now I know everything. I am powerful. I cannot create an evil. So there is a problem. That is, I may start thinking that I am untouchable, I am the Brahman, I cannot do anything wrong, and I may do wrong things, thinking I am Brahman, I am God, I can do anything. And that is the mistake. That is weakness. So Atman, Anatman. Whereas that mistake cannot happen. Why? Because the moment you begin to understand, you come into the power of strength. So why is it that we are mixing today, merging today, and joining the two? Notice, knowledge has no language. Let me repeat that. Knowledge has no language. Realization has no language. Whether you do it through Islam, or through Advaita, or through Christianity, or Buddhism, or Jainism, or Sikhism, or Hinduism, it does not matter. So what we do, we get the best of everything, and what we see is giving us awakening, and through the practices. So what are the things? How do I know who am I? First, become strong. Weakness alone makes us tell lies. Weakness alone makes us be poor or sick. Weakness alone makes a king die, a poor die, a beggar die, a saint also die. Weakness alone. A saint who is realized does not die. He leaves his body because he realizes, I am not that. Remember the pot and the clay? The pot and the clay, I am holding it. Remember, the clay and the pot, two words, but they're not too different. The clay is everywhere in the pot. So, second stage, clay and pot. Third stage, clay is everywhere. So, cause clay affecting pot, pot does not exist anymore. So, the view this universe, we have created it with our consciousness. And that consciousness that created the universe. How can we do this? This universe, this world, this Switzerland and this America and England and India and Japan and China, we have created it. I have created it. Now, this is the confusion which used to come to me all the time. We should share this, and this is what we have to realize it. The second question is to come to me. I'm this little thing. Let's say, okay, I've realized I am Brahman. The Brahman is with me. Aham Brahmasmi, I have realized. I am Atman Brahman. Prajnana Brahman. Tat Tvamasi, 4 Mahavakyas. We realized it. I am that. But how can this whole beautiful world? So, answer came. The two questions, beautiful answer, came through. This is the realization. Is when you are through the Advaita, you're traveling and you're practicing. What is the answer? Look at this universe. First question. How can the whole universe be created by me? This is what Advaita is saying. You've created it. Think. You heard Vivekananda's statement just now. We create the universe, either we run towards it or we run away from it. What does that mean exactly? Look, can your universe be there? Can you realize it if you are not conscious? Can you hear me if you're not conscious? Can you see me if you're in the virtual watching the TV? Can you hear me if you're just listening through the audio? No. So what is it? Let us experiment this. Let's take a flower. Imagine it or see it visually. Let's say a red rose. Whenever we talk about flower, everybody thinks about red rose. Let's say red rose. I see the red color and the rose. Think. What is it? My eye sees the red rose and the light reflects on it and enters through the cornea. Through some electrical spark goes into the brain, which in turn creates an image in the brain and sends it to the mind, telling that's a red flower. Now, the Western scientists could not find out till now, how did that happen? From brain to the mind, they have not found out. So they are saying, see, 100 years back, little deviating, but we'll come back. 100 years back, we didn't know how this life started. Look carefully. All the flight from civilization onwards, what have we done? We only found out the world out there. We have tapped on various energies, the heat and the water and the power and the electricity and the solar power and etc. etc. We've done that. And we have done the biggest thing what we have done and the highest thing we have done is discovered this body and inside of the body. And we have done lots of medical research and all. We know now surgery, operation, replacement, heart and the kidney and all those. 30 years ago or so, started the research of human mind. Human consciousness, just few years. They're still thinking. It is the brain which creates the mind and the human consciousness. It is wrong. How can an object create a subject? Object can create an object. But object cannot create subject. Subject is the consciousness. So the clay is real. Brahman is this in this universe. Now, so my question, understanding was, how is it? See, look at that flower. So what is it? That goes into the mind and then the consciousness illuminates that vritti to say a red rose. Now, the scientists are saying, Vedanta spoke about 6,000 years ago. Okay, if it is object and it is consciousness are two different things. Let's say your experience. Experience is what? What is the definition of experience? Experience definition is object plus consciousness. Object plus consciousness. Red rose, consciousness. Now I know red rose. So, if I had to demarcate and discriminate anatma to atman, can you tell me, can I experience that red rose other than my consciousness? Let's say I'm sleeping. My consciousness is sleeping, deep sleep. Or I'm unconscious. Or I'm in coma. And worse, I'm dead. Can I experience the red rose? No. A same way, you cannot experience this world which you have created with your consciousness. Look at whose consciousness is very weak. An Adivasi. He cannot understand. So what had happened? When our consciousness was very poor, we were developing, we couldn't realize, let's say, what is gravitational force. So we discovered an apple fell, Isaac Newton observed it. We discovered Earth is round, not flat, because visually we were saying it is flat. But we discovered. So remember, we talked about pratyaksha, 5 senses, what we see, paroksha, which we infer through deductions, like telescope and solar, and let's say the laser or microscope. We cannot see the coronavirus, but we know about it. Paroksha. And then comes aparoksha, beyond. And that is awareness, consciousness, with consciousness. So the world, the whole universe, the London, the America, etc. is in my consciousness. If I am in coma, it doesn't exist for me. You say, yes, it doesn't exist for you, but what about your wife, your husband? It exists for them. What about your friend? What about the rest of the people in the world? Yes, they do. But it is in their consciousness. And they and us, when you take the entire Brahman, is one consciousness. It is several waves. This is the journey what we are taking through the Advaita, through the Kriya Yoga, to come to this realization, understanding that all the waves of the husband and the wives and the friends and the Americans and the Indians and yogis and non-yogis, they're all separate waves. But the presence are the bubbles and the froths and the tsunami and the big wave and small wave is what? Is the ocean, is the water. If the water is not there, neither the ocean, not the tsunami, not the wave, not the bubble and the froth would be there. If the clay is not there, the pot will not be there. So eventually clay alone exists. Eventually the Brahman which is consciousness as per Advaita, alone exists. So we are trying to understand this. I said, all right, I've understood this. This was my second question. But okay, then that means what? I'm a little bit of that consciousness, of this infinite consciousness. The moment I start to think, I am the little bit of that consciousness, I am calling it to dualism. The dualism, as you know, Krishna, Arjuna, God, disciple, friend, Sakha Bhav, Vatsalya Bhav, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Mother Kali. Notice they're all two talking about. So, this dualism, that means what? I am the child, you are the mother. I am your servant, you are the Lord. God in the heaven and I am over here. Once I have done good work on this life, taken care of lots of good people, good thing, I'll go to heaven and meet God. So what is Ramana Maharshi, another great guru, is saying? One man asked him, I don't believe in all this Advaita. I love Vishnu. So Ramana Maharshi used to speak very less. He nodded his head. So he said, when I die, will I go to heaven and meet Vishnu? So he nodded his head. I will meet Vishnu. Will Vishnu talk to me? He nodded his head. What Vishnu is going to tell me? Ramana Maharshi said, he will tell you, find out who you are. Hey, devotees, our beloved, let me do first pranam to the Guru in you. And this Guru, I am just just an Amazon.com delivery guy talking about what is coming to me and sharing with you. So, this dualism to non-dualism and understanding we are the one. I am Atman Brahman. I am Brahman. Main hi Brahma hu. How am I realizing this? So toward this journey, so the Guru, the Supreme Guru, Adi Guru, Brahman. Remember? Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. We're talking about the Brahman being the Supreme Guru. Is showing it to us that we are one. And then, how do we say this one? How do I get to this understanding? In the Kathamrita, Paramahansa Ramakrishna has explained this. Many people have missed it. When I realized it, I said, wow, it's so beautifully simply. Think, I want to have Ganga with me. Ganga. From Gangotri Gomukhi to Bay of Bengal, traveling through Rudraprayag, Devaprayag and Lakshmanjula, Haridwar and coming through Calcutta to Bay of Bengal. Coming through all the way. Do I have to travel from Gangotri Gomukhi to Bay of Bengal? Supposing I go to any one of the place and I pick up a little Ganga Pani, let's say Devaprayag, in a little bottle. Think, haven't I visited Ganga? Think, isn't Ganga with me? It may be that little water, but that holy water Ganga, isn't it Ganga? So it doesn't mean that I am little bit and Divine Mother or God and the Brahman is huge and the universe and we are two. No, is this Ganga different from the Ganga from Gangotri Gomukhi to Bay of Bengal? No. If I want to, let's say, touch the horn of a cow, have I touched the cow? If I touch the tail of the cow, have I touched the cow? If I take the hoof of the cow, have I touched the cow? If I take the udder through which the milk comes out, have I touched the cow? I am with the cow. It doesn't matter which part. And it is all part is just one cow. Because it's got a body, you are looking at it differently. Look at an ocean, Indian Ocean. Trivandrum, you go into Vivekananda Rock. You touch the water. Haven't you touched the ocean? Aren't you with the ocean? Take a little water with your bottle and take it with you. Isn't ocean with you? That's how the Brahman is with us all the time. Only thing you and I have to realize how. So how do we do this? The process that we are following today. Remember what we do? We do those physical exercises taught by Paramahansa Yogananda. Hand it over to him through Yaptishurgiri and Laidi Masai. Hand it over down from Babaji, our Param Guru. Param Guru. Amrita Saputra. And this exercises, which was discovered by Paramahansa Yogananda, we follow them, and at that time, as you do the exercise, as you breathe in, think, I am Brahman. And holding, and as you breathe out, I'm breathing out, this world is an appearance. It isn't just an appearance, it is not true. Truth alone is Brahman. And as you keep doing it, practicing it, and then you go down and sit down, remember those 15 steps through the Vedanta Shankaracharya has given. Remember Shravanam, Maranam, Nididhyasanam. Shravanam, listen, study. Maranam, reflect, meditate. And Nididhyasanam, through the deep meditation. In the meditation, those 15 steps. Remember, yoga says cut down the senses. I'm trying to revise a little bit of things that we've gone through over so many months, almost 3-4 years. So what is it? Yoga is telling what to do. Vedanta is saying become aware. And now, supreme of yoga is the Kriya Yoga. We are merging that with this awareness of knowingness of Vedanta. So as you follow those 15 steps, is again the 8 limbs of the yoga. 15 limbs. And each one of those limbs takes you across to the Supreme and takes you to Nididhyasana, meditation, Vedantic meditation. As you breathe in, hum. As you breathe in, hum. You're saying silently, hum. You're also saying silently, I am Brahman. As you are holding, you are reflecting, Divine Mother, Brahman, and me are one. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, the existence, is me. That existence is this universe, is this world, is my family, my wife, my husband, my parent, my children, my car, my house, my profession, my country. That existence is, isness, being. That beingness. Chit, consciousness. Remember, I cannot have Sat and Chit separate. They're together, they're one. They cannot be divorced. If I'm not conscious, I cannot have isness. What is the opposite of isness? Not being, not there, is not possible. And how is isness possible? By being consciousness. And the moment we do both of them, we go to Ananda, Sat Chit Ananda. And then Sit Prabha, Jyoti Jyoti. This picture, do a pranam in your mind every day. Imagine yourself, you are that. Jyoti Jyoti, Jyoti Maya. And Dvaita Varjita, alone, single, Advaita. And go into the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Reflect on it. Don't just sit still and idle. What did you meditate upon? I was just blank. I was meditating. I was zero. meditate on something, pick up that one thing and concentrate on that. Not like the yoga, but being aware. When the thought comes up, another thought comes in, mind is bothering, running here and there. Don't look at the thought. Don't look at the mind with the vritti, but look at the consciousness, which is through the reflective consciousness, illuminating that light. Maybe thinking, I've eaten not breakfast, I should go and eat, thinking while meditating. Possible, no? Just think. This is not the thought. It is the consciousness illuminating that thought. I concentrate on the consciousness, Brahman, infinite Advaitam. And progressively we see Vedanta is promising something will happen. And suddenly you will start to see it will happen. Your perception to the world. Now what happens? You become the wave, you're still the wave, play the role of the wave, play the role of the husband, wife, mother, daughter, son, but you are aware. I am water, I am Brahman, but I'm playing that role of that water. So now what is it? The Adi Guru, God, Ishvara, Brahman, through Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, through Gotram, through Paramahansa Yogananda, Sri Sri Yukteswar Giri, Lahiri Mahasaya, through Swami Vivekananda, Holy Mother, Paramahansa Ramakrishna, through the Amrita Saputras, through the knowledge which has got no religion, is bringing an awareness. What? This boat, whose job is in the water. The boat is no good landing on the road or landing on the bank of the river. It has to be on the river of the samsara, and it is crossing. Now, the water and the boat are closely related. The boat has to be in the water, not on the land. But don't let the water get into the boat, then the boat will sink. That boat and the water needs to stay away but being together. It's the samsara and you. The moment you become aware, I am water, you're still playing the role of the wave. But now you do not let those, the fever, the headache, the pain affect you. You transcend them. You go beyond them. And something beautiful happens. You know what is it? I realize it today. That those desires which you had, now you are progressively realizing, I am Brahman. Something happened. The desires come running towards you. You know how? And the Guru, the Adi Brahman, and our divinely chosen Gurus in physical form, spiritual form, consciousness form, tells us how not to have the water in the boat and cross this river. So, it is said in the Himalayas that if you are a pure Advaita, you are swimming across the river of the life, of the Bhavatarani river of life. But if you are a Bhakta and an Advaitavan, then you are on the boat but sitting on God's lap, Divine Mother's lap. And the Divine Mother, God, Brahman, is rowing the boat for you, keeping you in his lap, in her lap, and taking you across. And this is what we are proceeding now. We are practicing the exercises, the Hamsa, the Omkar meditation. As you breathe in, Om, you see, remember, Omkar is awakened state, dream state, deep sleep state, and Turiya state. Remember, we talked about Mundaka Upanishad, and that Turiya is the Brahman, is who I am. And then,
it's 10 o'clock.
From Omkar, as you breathe in, I am Brahman. Along with the Omkar you're listening, I'm Brahman, I'm glowing. Holding on to it and breathing out, this world is an appearance, it is not real. And then go on to Kriya Yoga. In the Kriya breath, those of you doing Kriya, as you breathe in Kriya, breathe in. Along with the Kriya, remembering your Gurus, seek their blessings for the practice that we're doing. I seek Paramahansa Yogananda's blessings and Yukteswar Giri and Lahiri Mahasaya and Babaji and Swami Vivekananda and Holy Mother and the Paramahansa Ramakrishna. I have the mantra. I am doing the bhakti. I am doing the breathing practice, Raja Yoga, the Karma Yoga, taking care of the family, the poor, the destitute. I am learning the Vedanta, Jnana Yoga, being aware, all four together. And four together, then have the basics, 9 principles. Remember them. Number 1, Viveka, discriminating what is real, what is not real. That's how Vivekananda knew what is real, what is not real, and became Vivekananda. Then Vairag. Vairag is not detaching. Don't talk to me. I am now detached. No. Vairag meaning attachment. What attachment? With God. All the time keeping that one before all the zeros of these properties and money and body and sensual pleasures. And then Shata Sampatti, Shama Dama Uparati. And remember, Samadhana. And then Titiksha, Shraddha. Have faith. Whatever messages come, whether it comes through Amazon.com or reading a book or from the great masters that you have read, reflect through your meditation, receive them with Shraddha. The moment you do that, something else happens called Nishtha. Nishtha is like the nuclear power. It will fulfill and keep you away from sickness and disease and poverty and suffering and bad relationship. Harmony and joy and Shanti, Ananda will come. And then, after Shraddha is what? One of you devotee the other day, Santosh and Harsha was asking me, what is the 9th one you've never spoken? I said I was waiting for somebody to ask me. Today, I'm being guided by the Param Guru to share with you, is called Mumukshatyam. All the time, whatever you do, like the bird in Kathamrit sitting on top of the egg, don't forget the egg. The bird is with the egg. Don't forget, like the toothache, always remembering the egg. Always remembering the one before the zero. And practice. Abhyasa Yoga. It is a holy day. We are in a divine path. And this merging has not happened just like that. I'm a monkey. I don't know anything. I get the message and I see such beautiful changes happening to all of you. I can see that. I can feel it. Continue the journey. Divine Mother is there carrying us. Brahman is there. And they're not different. They're you and I. We are not separate. We are one. And that oneness, realization, just like the Ganga Pani in the bottle, the whole Ganga is with me. That little Brahman, this infinite ocean of the consciousness, Brahman and me, we are not separate. Body is, mind is, Nama Rupa Babhara are, and Mano Buddhi Ahankar Chittanya are, but Chidananda Rupaham Shivoham Shivoham. I pray to the Supreme for every one of the devotees, those who are listening, those who are virtually present and spiritually. May you attain the oneness with the Guru's Kripa, with our Gurudev, Paramahansa Yogananda, Sri Sri Yukteswar Giri Lahiri Mahasaya, with the blessings of Babaji, Krishna, Brahma, Maheshwara, Divine Mother, with the blessings of Swami Vivekananda, who brought the Advaita Vedanta to the world and made us aware of it. May we be blessed by the Holy Mother. May we have the blessings of Paramahansa Ramakrishna and Amrita Saputrahas, all the yogis and gurus, that we attain oneness with Brahman in this life alone. May you be enlightened, realize who you are. And I'm going to catch your tail, because when you go down to God, I'm also going to follow behind you. Jai Guru.